You're injecting Ozempic, or maybe it's Mounjaro, and at first, it feels like a breakthrough. Your appetite fades, your cravings quiet down. For the first time in years, you feel in control of your eating. But then, nothing. The scale barely moves. Days turn into weeks, and the excitement turns into frustration. You're left wondering, is this drug even working? You're not the only one. Studies show that as many as 1 in 5 people taking GLP-1 medications see little to no weight loss, even after weeks of consistent use, and thousands more hit frustrating stalls they can't explain. But here's the truth nobody talks about. The injection is just one piece of the puzzle. Without the other critical pieces in place, the results you want will stall or never show up at all. In this video, we're pulling back the curtain on 13 reasons your GLP-1 might not be working. Some of these are surprisingly simple, others are deeply overlooked. But if you're willing to be honest with yourself and make a few shifts, your results can still take off. Here's what you need to know. 1. Your habits haven't changed. GLP-1 medications suppress appetite, but they don't magically fix behavior. If you're still eating when stressed, grabbing snacks out of boredom, or skipping meals only to binge later, you're canceling out the drug's benefits. The shot can reduce hunger, yes, but it won't erase poor choices. It's a helper, not a replacement. The real change still has to come from you. Use the appetite suppression window to practice structured eating, build meal routines, and break emotional eating patterns. 2. You're expecting overnight results. Many people expect dramatic weight loss in the first week or two, but GLP-1s don't burn fat. They reduce appetite, which leads to a calorie deficit, which over time leads to fat loss. Sustainable weight loss is supposed to be slow. You didn't gain 40 pounds in 2 weeks. You won't lose it that fast either. Set your expectations around 3 to 6 months, not 3 to 6 days. Track trends, not daily fluctuations, and stay focused on consistency, not speed. 3. You're not eating enough protein or fiber. Here's a little-known fact. If you lose weight without eating enough protein, much of that loss comes from lean muscle, not fat. And losing muscle slows your metabolism and increases your chances of regaining weight later. At the same time, low fiber intake leaves you feeling hungrier and less regular, which increases cravings and bloating. Aim for 1 to 1.2 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight daily and at least 25 to 38 grams of fiber, consistently. These two nutrients work synergistically with the injection. 4. You're not moving enough. If you thought GLP-1s were a substitute for exercise, think again. Movement is a multiplier. It protects your muscle as you lose fat, improves insulin sensitivity, and boosts mood. Even light movement, like walking 3 times a week, helps. Add 2 days of resistance training to preserve strength and tone. This isn't about burning calories. It's about telling your body to hold on to muscle and unlock deeper fat-burning potential. 5. You're inconsistent with injections. These drugs work best when dosed regularly, once a week, every week. Missed doses, skipped weeks, or random restarts confuse your body's signals. You need rhythm, you need stability. The GLP-1 mechanism relies on consistent blood levels, so if you're injecting 1 week and forgetting the next, your hunger will spike, cravings may return, and your progress resets. Set reminders. Pick a specific day. Stick to it. The consistency is just as important as the dosage. 6. You're sleeping poorly. Think sleep doesn't matter? Think again. Sleep is your metabolic reset button. When you get less than 6.5 hours of sleep, ghrelin, the hunger hormone, goes up, and leptin, the satiety hormone, goes down. That means more cravings, more fatigue, and more stress. And yes, even more belly fat. On the other hand, too much sleep, over 10 hours, can actually slow metabolism and signal your body to store energy. Aim for 7 to 8 hours of high-quality, consistent sleep per night. Your fat loss depends on it. 7. You're highly stressed. Stress increases cortisol, and cortisol does 3 things. It increases hunger, reduces fat burning, and promotes belly fat storage. Even if you're injecting on schedule and eating clean, High stress can override the entire process. This is especially true if you have chronic stress, financial, emotional, work-related, that you're not addressing. Start small. 10 minutes of deep breathing, a daily walk, screen-free wind-down time. These small shifts help regulate cortisol and restore your body's natural fat-burning rhythm. 8. You're drinking alcohol. Even occasional drinking can block your results. Alcohol adds hidden calories, disrupts deep sleep, and lowers your ability to make good food choices. You don't need to be getting drunk. Just a few drinks a week could be the invisible anchor holding your progress back. Want to test it? Try cutting out alcohol for just 30 days. Track your weight, your energy, your sleep. Many people see a massive difference. 9. Your weight isn't changing anymore. Sometimes, even when you're eating right and staying active, the weight just stops coming off. That doesn't mean you're doing something wrong. As you lose weight, your body adjusts and burns fewer calories to save energy. It's a normal response. To keep making progress, try eating more protein, changing your workout routine, or doing a short reverse diet to give your body a boost. 10. Your dosage is too low. GLP-1 medications usually start at low doses to avoid side effects. But for many people, those doses simply aren't enough to trigger weight loss. Most successful weight loss happens at higher doses, like 2.4 milligrams of semaglutide or 15 milligrams of tirzepatide. Always check with your doctor, but if you haven't seen any progress after a few weeks on the starting dose, it might be time to increase it, only with proper medical guidance. 11. You have underlying medical conditions. Conditions like PCOS, hypothyroidism, insulin resistance, sleep apnea, and even medications like antidepressants or steroids can all blunt the effects of GLP-1s. If your results are lagging despite doing everything right, talk to your doctor. 12. You're a metabolic non-responder. Here's the truth most people don't hear. Some people simply don't respond to GLP-1s. Research suggests around 10 to 20% of users fall into this group, often due to genetics, hormone resistance, or gut microbiome differences. If you've done everything, sleep, stress, diet, movement, and still nothing's working, you may be one of them. But don't give up. Other medications may work better for your body. 13. Your body is adapting to the drug. Even if GLP-1s delivered strong results at first, your body can adjust over time. The appetite-suppressing effect may fade slightly, and old cravings might start to return. But that doesn't mean the medication has failed. It means your body has adapted, and now it's your habits that need to step up. This is the moment where behavior takes center stage. The medication opened the door, but now it's up to you to walk through it. So, if the scale hasn't moved and you've been injecting faithfully, now you know the full truth. It's not just the drug, it's the lifestyle, the consistency, the habits. GLP-1s are a powerful tool. This video wasn't meant to discourage. It was meant to equip. Because when you understand what's really going on, you stop blaming yourself and start building momentum. And if you found even one of these 13 reasons helpful, imagine what happens when you fix all of them. For more truth-backed, no-fluff health content, consider subscribing. And if this video opened your eyes, share it with someone else on this journey. The weight may not fall off overnight, but now you're no longer in the dark.